or discussion podcast.
This is your host, Jermaine.
And your host, Tuas.
And on today's episode,
ASMR.
I don't know if you've ever heard about ASMR.
ASMR.
I discovered ASMR recently.
ASMR.
Basically, people just speak really quietly into the mics, play with instruments, and just play with fingertips. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Diaries for Discussion
Podcast.
Now, on today's episode, I'm really not set up right now. Like, I think I'm not in the right position. On today's episode, we're going to be coming at you with something that you are all familiar with.
Yes.
I think this would be our third one or fourth segment of it.
I think maybe 4, but obviously all of the hypothetical questions differ.
Just gave it away. That's
I
what
know,
it's going to be.
I know.
So today's segment
It's
is
hypothetical questions
with a twist. Which will explain the intro. It'll explain the intro.
Yeah.
If you're watching this right now and not on the audio, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So this twist is going to be a Halloween-themed hypothetical questions / horror theme / anything scary.
Yes. It's leading to Halloween, as you guys know, but we do have a special episode for that, so watch out.
Stay tuned for that one. So yeah, in terms of Halloween anyway, how do you feel about Halloween? Are you a big fan of Halloween or
Yo, I love Halloween.
just horror in general?
I love horror films. I love horror, anything that makes me scared, really. I love it. But
Is it easy to make you scared or?
yeah. You literally just have to hide in the toilets and then jump at me and I will have a heart attack, really. So
I think I'm a big fan of horror films. I can't lie. I think psychological thrillers. I
like thrillers.
the ones that get you thinking.
I like also like Chucky. Like when it just comes out and it's
The Bride of Chucky. There's so many films of Chucky in there, but that's my childhood right there.
Yeah,
Bride of
the
Chucky.
old one is definitely the best Chucky.
That's Child's Play, isn't it? Cool.
Child's Play. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely the best one.
How many?
3.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them. Yeah.
How about Halloween? What'd you get up to normally on Halloween? What'd you get up to last year, this year?
Oh, boats and hose.
Boats and hose.
Boats and hose. I'm telling
I like
you.
it.
I know. To be fair, like Halloween for me, it's more for the kids now.
Yeah.
Like I don't really go to a lot of Halloween. Actually, tell a lie. I went to Halloween party last year, but
See, I think in the UK, a lot of people, and I'm probably speaking very general here, but a lot of people see Halloween as a time to dress up and go out and have a good time, like clubbing and stuff. Whereas in America, Halloween is like next level. Like they go hard on Halloween. Like from what I've seen anyway.
Yeah, especially like they create their own costumes and everything else. So it is what it is in America. But here, it's different, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think
it's
everyone
a bit
just
boring.
enjoys the thrill of. What's the real meaning behind Halloween? Should we
Okay,
disclose the real meaning?
Okay, so Halloween is for many people the Day of the Dead. Is when the dead obviously rise up again. And like in some cultures, especially my culture, Halloween is for family members, ancestors that passed away, and you actually go to their grave and put your offerings, like obviously. But Halloween is now very commercialized. It's very different to every culture. So
when you say you go to the dead and put in your offerings, what do
well,
mean?
you don't go to the dead. Like
just the way you said it. So you go to the dead and put in your offerings.
Yeah.
Like
So basically, in the Philippines, Halloween is a big deal. Like everywhere, everyone at Halloween goes to the grave. Their family members' graves, and they put flowers and candles and food or whiskey or drink, depending on what that family member or ancestor was into. That's what you bring.
Okay.
So yeah, it is like that, and obviously prayer. So
yeah, I don't know if it's the same thing, but I see something once which someone sent it to me, and it was like in some cultures they actually dig up the dead. Like
the fuck,
they
like
dig up their-
yeah.
It's not that one, no. I've seen that. I don't know how much truth there was in it, but it looked legit. Like there was photos to go with it and stuff, and they actually dig out their old relatives,
right?
And like you just see like there's little bits of flesh left on the bone. It weren't nice. Like they dress it up and celebrate. It was seen as like a happy ritual sort of thing. Like they celebrate the good memories sort of thing, and then I guess put them back.
You can do that when they're like 6 foot under. Like that's necrophilia in a level.
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? You're taking him out, getting him dressed. What fucking fantasy is this?
Like I said, I didn't read too much into it, but it looked legit, and the pictures to go with it. So
yeah, that's necrophilia. That's some sort of necrophilia for sure.
I'm not affiliated with anything like that.
He's the one that said about it. So,
but anyway, we've just come back from the gym.
Yeah.
I put him through his paces. This guy,
Yes,
I was
he
basically the PT. We done a good back session, heavy session.
Yeah.
And I'm starving right now. We made a fatal error. We was like, should we go to the gym before recording or after?
Yeah.
I was like, let's go to the gym first, get it out of the way, and then record. I completely forgot about the fact that we're going to be starving.
It's actually really late right now. It's probably like 2 a.m. That's how it feels like for me anyway. But yeah.
If we look tired right now, that's why.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get on to this episode.
Yes.
So, hypothetical questions, Halloween edition. So it's not just going to be questions, it's also going to be scary scenarios. So we're going to put you in scenarios. And once again, this is a play along episode. So if you're listening at home or watching on YouTube, play along, listen up, and decide what you would do in these scenarios.
Yes.
You want to start?
No, you start. Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now. Jesus. All right. Right. Let's start with a scenario. Insert horror music right here.
Sped up.
Right.
Yeah, get your coughs out, man.
Right. So you are out on Halloween with some friends.
Some trends.
Start again. You are out on Halloween with some friends, and you leave to go to the shop to get a drink. So you sort of leave them just down the road. On the way to the shop, someone strikes you on the back of the head.
What do you mean strike you?
Someone just out of nowhere.
Hits you.
Hits you. Out of nowhere, you just get a pop back of the head.
It sounds like Street Fighter. Strike.
One minute you're seeing the shop in your sight, next minute you just black out.
Yeah.
You wake up.
Right.
You have no idea how much time has passed, but you wake up and you're in a graveyard with nothing but a note next to you. And the note says, you're very disorientated.
Right.
No one's around. And the note says that a part of your body has been taken from you.
Oh, shit!
Yeah. A part of your body has been taken from you. Right now you feel okay.
Yeah.
You haven't checked for wounds yet. A part of your body's been taken from you and will currently be travelling overseas as you're reading this. For your kind gesture, I've left you £5,000 in the bag next to you. That's when you clock the bag.
Right.
Now it says at the bottom of the note, take the money and never tell anyone about this situation. Otherwise I will come back and I will take the rest of your organs. What do you do?
Damn, take the $5,000, bro. Like, what can you do?
Shopping spree.
What can you do? But are you gonna tell me what body part you've taken from me?
Well, this is the thing. Like, so you got hit on the back of the head.
Yeah.
You wake up, you're in a graveyard.
Yeah.
There's nothing around you except one bag to your left and one note on your right.
Yeah.
That's what the note says.
Right.
So, according to the end of the note, an organ's been taken. You haven't checked for wounds yet, but I'm assuming, even though I made the scenario up, you've got a scar somewhere. Let's say on your torso.
Right.
What do you do?
I mean,
Do you try and pursue it? Do you take the money? Do you investigate? Like,
there's so many holes in this like little scenario that you started. Well, like, listen, guys. Like, what would you guys do? Because for me, that's easy. There's nothing you can do. Well,
I mean,
just take the money. That's it.
Well, so you just ignore the fact that an organ's missing or possibly missing.
Yeah.
Could just be bants. Someone might just be having a
What,
sick joke.
Sick joke gave me $5,000.
Could be a rich person having jokes.
Please do that joke on me. I beg you.
Hit me right here.
This is the one that will put me to bed. But just take the money, man.
Just take the money. And you wouldn't like try and look at your body, go for X-ray. You wouldn't follow up, try and retrace your steps. Like,
I mean,
would you tell your friends that you was out with? Because bearing in mind, you don't know what's going on. So right now they could be missing you or whatever.
I mean, you know what? I'll just play it on. Like, listen, I was out with the guys, and because I'm assuming I have a girlfriend in this scenario.
Okay.
Because I'm a good looking
nice
guy.
little touch, yeah.
Yeah. So I've got a girlfriend. So
okay,
babe, seriously, like.
That story is not going to flow with your girl when you get home. I'm sorry, I'm so late. I got hit on the back of the head. Just coming with a random $5,000. Like, an organ might be missing, but
random $5,000. She'll have a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah, that's $5,000 gone right there.
I'm sorry.
a kidney for a Louis Vuitton bag.
No, you know what? Like, that's actually quite an interesting one, to be honest. So many questions. I've got so many questions.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure you would. Waking up in a graveyard.
How did you get the organs off me? First of all, like, did you put your hands inside my asshole? Like, cut me up? Like, you didn't tell me.
Well, I mean, there's holes. You got.
There's holes. Yeah, there's loads of holes. Yeah, I know. I know.
You got to put this together yourself.
Yeah.
Let's imagine you. Let's imagine you got a little scar on your. What's this?
Your abs.
Your abs.
Yeah.
Your oblique.
What's this? This guy goes to the gym. Yeah.
You got a little scar on your oblique.
Yeah.
Very small.
Yeah.
So do you know organs sell on the black market for a lot?
Of course. Yeah. I tried to sell once.
Yeah. Would you try to sell kidney?
No, my penis.
Penis. Yeah. That's a small organ. Small amount of funds, I guess. Like insert tumbleweed
or cricket.
Cricket.
Goes, you know, ain't that small. Like, cut that out from the video. Yeah, cut that out from the video. But yeah, let's get back to the story.
Get back to it.
So So right, so there's a note on my left, and then the £5,000 on my right. What graveyard am I at? Like, where am I?
Well, you're in some unknown graveyard.
Yeah,
In an unknown area.
yeah,
Discombobulated. No phone.
yeah.
You just got money and a note saying, "Do not follow up on this." Basically,
Yeah.
otherwise I will come back for you and take the rest of your organs.
First of all, I would follow up on it, to be honest.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be scared that this person might have been following you in the past already, or?
I mean, not really, because then I'd be like, he already gave me £5,000. How much can I get for another organ? Do you know what I mean? Like,
What, so
because I'm still alive. He's obviously very good at what he's doing.
What, so you'd follow up on it in the hope that he'd clock your following up,
Yeah.
smack you over the back of the
Yeah.
head again, and take another
Yeah.
organ
I
just
wouldn't-
for you to get another Louis Vuitton bag.
I wouldn't even like do that. What I'll do is have like one of those placards with me, like one of those like
A bulletproof vest.
but, no, one of those like cards where it's like, if you taken my organs, please hit me up. Hit me up
Okay.
on my email, rsfd@gmail.com. Quick plug.
Hey.
But I want him to take more if I'm still alive.
All right, so this basically just summarize Tuz's answer.
Yeah.
Tuz will do anything for money.
No.
If you look up the definition of gold digger,
I ain't saying she a gold digger. But listen, no, not money.
this might is
Wealth. I
Wealth.
want wealth.
There you go. Generational wealth.
Generational wealth.
You've never said that before, have you?
Generational. Yeah. Yeah, man. Give me it, bro.
All
Listen,
right, I'll give you that one.
I'm an
Do
entrepreneur.
you think that was a good question to start with? Or?
Yes,
That's all right.
That's a good one, actually. I'll give him his flowers, because
There
if
you
that
go.
was me,
And
I'll be
guys-
the one clocking those.
Guys at home, what would you do in that situation? Would you take the money, or would you hand the money in? Would you follow up on it?
Definitely follow up, man, and just like negotiate. Give them the parts that doesn't really need to be, like your tonsils or your liver. I mean,
I don't think you'd have a choice in this situation. They'll just take what they want. It's black market, mate. Like, you know.
true. Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. All right.
Go on, let me see what you got.
Okay, this is my one.
Is this a question or a scenario?
Scenario.
Okay.
You thought going for a nice hike in the forest was a good idea,
Every good story starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you realize you did not bring your map
Map.
or compass.
Map.
Bro,
What
this
year?
is a
What year?
forest. This is a forest.
I've not used the A to Z in about 10 years.
Listen.
But, all right, come.
This is my story.
I'm sorry.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry.
You don't have come on. You don't have a map or a compass. Bear in mind, it's a dense forest. Then you suddenly hear rumbling in the forest, but you keep going. And you keep hearing these noises. Then you hear a growl. And then you see the girl fall over and see the Bigfoot.
See the Bigfoot.
The Bigfoot, like
Okay.
big. I ain't talking about.
Now you're having a debate with your morals and like.
And yeah, exactly.
save her?
Bigfoot, yeah. Behind her is the Bigfoot foaming in the mouth,
Looking at her or looking at you?
looking at her.
Okay.
You got two choices. Do you walk away and stay alive, or do you come back for her and save her?
Well, first of all, I would not be walking away. I'd be sprinting Usain Bolt in out of the forest instantly.
Damn.
Hang
Well,
on. This is the Bigfoot we're talking about.
you're quite big. You're quite big.
Have you seen the Bigfoot?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Obviously. Obviously, I've seen the
Have
Bigfoot.
you seen this legend, the Bigfoot? From what I've seen in these pictures, any human is no match for this Bigfoot. But with that being said, obviously I'm a nice guy, so I would put up a fight.
Put up a
Try.
fight.
Actually, no. Hang on.
You don't even know like.
It
how-
depends who this girl is. First of all, who's this girl?
The
Did
girl.
we specify?
This is the girl of your life.
Yeah, so look at your phone to verify that.
This is the girl of your life.
This is the girl of your dreams. So let's
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
it's a wife then.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's a
100%.
wife.
Because
Yeah,
if it's my
yeah.
wife, I'd die for my wife. So
Yeah. Damn.
if I make that commitment to marry someone, I'd
Yeah.
happily die for that person.
Same.
That's what I'm saying. But if it's just a first date or something,
Yeah.
then I'll be like, nah,
Bye.
I value my life.
Yeah, I was gonna ghost you anyway, so this just saves me.
But I mean, you said about the map as well. I think I'd rather try and navigate from the stars or something like then.
But you said the fucking map was old. And then you're gonna navigate
Well,
from
yeah,
the stars,
maps-
like from
maps.
fucking Jerusalem trying to find Jesus.
It worked. The maps are outdated so quick this day and age. Like roads are just being built like no man's business. Whereas the stars,
It's the forest. Come on.
yeah, well, I guess.
Yeah.
Just put trowels on the trees.
Have you seen horror films? And this guy's telling you to go. Come on,
But
man.
yeah, my answer is if it was my wife, I would 100% fight, probably die, but I would pick her up. I'm assuming she's not broke her leg or anything. So I'd pick
Well,
her
she
up.
fell over.
Yeah, just fell over
Yeah,
like they do in the films. Pick her up, be like, go, save yourself, and I'll fight him. I'd throw a rock and then run the other way so she can run out and I can run out this way.
Yeah, well, this is where we would be like different. Like what I would do is I would give the Bigfoot an alternative food.
Which would be?
Mangoes or something, like big.
What, you're just rocking mangoes in your flipping pocket?
Come on, man.
You ain't got a map and you ain't got a compass, but you're just bringing bags of mangoes.
I'm Filipino, man. Mango's my thing.
I mean, I didn't know that was an option. But.
Yeah, plus I know how to survive in a forest camping situation while camping. This guy don't know how to camp or even be in a forest.
Bruh.
So
we've gone through this. I know how to camp, but at the time, I liked a little bit of luxury. And the car was there, and the aircon, the heating, it was hot. Yeah.
Literally 4 guys with me. Well, 3 guys with me. I was the only one that did the tent. Come on.
No.
And cooked.
Don't pick yourself up that much. That's not how it went. That is not how it went.
And I even fought a bear, just like Leo.
I've not seen that film, to be fair.
Have you not?
I've not seen that.
You're missing out.
Okay. That's an interesting question.
That's a good one.
I like that one. What would you do at home, guys? Would you have... In fact, comment down below, what would you have done? If it was your wife or your husband, would you fight for them, knowing that you're most likely going to die, or would you still run away?
You can tell the truth, because we're not going to tell your partner.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's cool.
Just comment in your burner account.
Yeah.
All right. Pregunta número 2.
3.
All right. Right, so you're out trick-or-treating for Halloween, as you do, with friends. Pumpkin smashing, some people like that sort of stuff. Just being you never heard of that?
No.
In my area, quite a lot of people used to do that, like go around smashing pumpkins.
That sounds like a dangerous thing.
Oh, trust me, yeah. It's just
fucking hell.
Yeah, night terrors. Pumpkin smashing, collecting sweets as you do trick-or-treating, and drinking plenty of alcohol. Unfortunately, you lost your phone that night too. Now, on the way home, you get the munchies and you get a dry throat. So you decide to dig into your bag of treats, start eating, and drink the weird bottle of lemonade that are looking... and drink the weird bottle of Let me read this.
This guy can't read.
I was rushing this one and I made it up. So you ate the sweets from your bag and you decided to drink the weird looking bottle of lemonade beverage that an old lady was kind enough to give you. On the way home, you and your friends part ways because you're 5 minutes from your house. So you start walking by yourself, and as you're walking and getting closer, you suddenly start getting a sharp pain in your stomach and notice blood trickling down your cheeks.
Your cheeks?
Shock. Your cheeks.
Which cheeks?
Not your ass.
right. Cool.
Your face.
Yeah.
So you run home in shock, in sheer horror, and once you arrive, you look in the mirror and you look at the bag of sweets and you notice that small shards of razor blades have been disguised as sweets in the bag. And the lemonade drink that you consumed ever so pleasantly was in fact poison. Bearing in mind you have no phone, what do you do?
I think it's just karma.
Karma for what?
For
smashing.
For my mistakes in life.
All your sins just flash before your eyes.
It would just be like when it's one of the episodes we done, Lied to You, when I spoke about my cousin having that alcohol in a bottle of teacup.
God, yeah. Do you know
that
what?
would have just been karma.
For you loyal listeners, you would have heard this story before about when he almost killed his cousin.
Didn't mean to.
For the guys that haven't heard this story, just in a nutshell.
Right. Yeah, so I tried to poison my cousin with isopropyl alcohol, which is like the liquid form.
And you knew what it was at the time as well, didn't it?
No, I didn't. I was young. And then I told her she was adopted, which was a really bad thing. I was really young and stupid, and I didn't actually know that she was really adopted, but she was. But yeah, her parents had to tell her that she was actually adopted. But
there's a lot of speaking going on right now. He fed his cousin pure alcohol, and at the same time as poisoning her, told her she was adopted. If that is not the worst thing you can do as a human being to a family, like to a relative, I don't know what is. Do you forgive this guy?
Listen, Patricia, I'm so sorry.
Is that a real name?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. But yeah.
So in this situation, what would you do? So you basically just poisoned someone. Someone along your night trick or treating has poisoned you, and fed you razor shards of razor.
Yeah, I know what it is. Like, you ain't got to explain. I'm not just, that foreign. I think I know. Obviously, the first thing I'll do is check on my friend too.
How?
Right. I ain't got a phone.
You've got a phone.
Where am I? Am I?
You're at home.
Yeah, didn't fucking use my landline.
No, who has a landline this day and age? Some people do.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
You have no landline.
Yeah.
You just got a mobile phone, which is dead. Or you lost it, whatever I said. You haven't got a phone.
Right, laptop.
You're broke as well.
Yeah, I'm broke as well.
You got no Wi-Fi.
I live in a cardboard box as well. Yeah.
You got no Wi-Fi,
Right,
no
right.
phone, nothing. So what would you do? And as each minute's passing, you're getting more and more ill.
Right. So I know first aid, but I don't know how to perform that on myself.
You know
So
what?
that first aid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, one thing that I would do is I will flush the toxins away from my body. So one thing to do is drink bleach. Like Donald Trump said.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Like Donald Trump said, drink bleach, it cleans you up. So I'll do that.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It kills all bacteria.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
exactly.
Yeah.
And then I will patch up like my cheek because this is the money maker. So
Hey.
I gotta take care of it.
Remembering
You
the
know what I
cheeks,
mean? Yeah. Cheeks. And then you know what? I will find my friends as well. You know, make sure that they're
Just in
alright.
case they're not like poisoning themselves.
Yeah. Make sure they're alright. Because without my friends, then I'm no one.
We'll just prolong that and play that violin bit.
Yeah. I'm no one. But yeah, no, that's actually quite a difficult one because you don't know what to do without mobile phone, without your laptop, without Wi-Fi.
It's true. Like this
You
day and
don't
age,
know.
I think I don't know about you, but when you leave the house, if you haven't got your phone on you, you just feel
Yeah.
lost. Like
Yeah.
that's the number one thing you go out with all the time. Like
I will come back to the house even if it's an hour away. I would just like run back to get my phone.
yeah.
No way in hell.
If you get off topic, but if you get a notification on your phone, let's say you got a message, like you hear the sound.
Yeah.
Are you one of those people that always have to check it instantly?
Not really because I always put my phone in silent.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, some people,
yeah.
as soon as they hear a notification, they've got to check it like
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah. Plus as well, I don't have social media apart from our Diaries FD, which is actually booming at the minute. I can't sleep
Yeah, shout
because
out
of
I can't sleep.
I can't
Shout out to all
sleep.
you guys, like, you know, leaving reviews and
Interacting with us.
interacting with us.
Yeah,
That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
Jermaine still.
Old man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you thought of your friends. This is quite a nice guy, you know. I'm learning
would
more
you do?
about you. I'm learning
What
more
would you
about
do?
If I drunk poison, I don't know first aid.
Drink bleach.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
If the president says that.
Yeah, exactly. It must be true.
I mean, I guess I've got neighbours. I probably knock on my neighbour's door.
Oh,
and be
true.
Like,
I
"Look."
didn't think about
Yeah,
the
you know,
neighbours.
but-
but I don't trust people.
Well, that's the thing. You don't
Yeah.
know who poisoned you
Exactly.
as well. So
It could have been my mum.
you don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, this bitch I tried to abort when he was a kid. Like, you never
Again,
know.
karma has all your sins. Isn't it?
Yeah.
What's your next one then? Go on.
Right. So, funny enough, this is with friends too.
Okay.
You're in a boat with two friends. You guys got lost. None of your navigation apparatus are working. You have been in the sea with no food, and your friend seems ill. He dies within a couple of hours,
Nice.
and you feel like you are next if you don't eat. Your other friend suggests eating him. What would you do?
Whoa. Okay, just to recap that. So you're on a boat
Yeah,
And
in
there's-
the middle of the ocean.
in the middle of the ocean and there's no
Yeah.
apparatus, you say.
No, like none of the navigation apparatus are working.
Okay.
You're lost.
And there's no food.
This is the Pacific Ocean. Let me just change that. The Pacific Ocean. No food.
Okay, no food.
You don't know how to fish. There's no fishing equipment. Nothing there.
Nothing. And this is a big boat, like a Titanic boat.
No. I'd say like a yacht, maybe. Yeah,
Like a yacht?
Yeah, a good
Okay.
yacht. Yeah.
Okay. Go out in style. So now you're debating whether to eat your friend
Yeah.
to try and last a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
already dead?
He's dead.
Okay.
He like, I don't know. He was malnourished before getting there. But yeah, he
That one
died.
skinny friend.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, I don't think I could.
No.
Nah, not if I'm. Do you know, this is really weird, but I think if I was stranded on like a mountain, like let's say I was doing like a Mount Everest hike,
Yeah.
and I was stranded there, and like people died or whatever because we was there for like weeks. Let's just say,
Yeah.
I don't know what would go through your mind in that situation, but I
Yeah.
guess survival would just kick in, like natural
Yeah.
instincts. So maybe then I'd be like, you know what, they're already dead, and like the frozenness is keeping them. Like,
Yeah. Sushi.
yeah, there may be,
Yeah.
but on a boat, I don't think so.
No?
Nah. Because I feel like I'd probably do that and still die. Because if you've got no navigation, you ain't
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah.
What, you're just gonna hope the boat floats to like a seashore or something.
Yeah, you might do. There's loads of islands.
I'd rather
the islands.
just not eat it and just hope that.
You get to an island before.
Yeah. Or do you know what I'd do? If he's already dead, I might just like break a limb so his blood just pours out a
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
just
What?
attract some fish.
Oh, I thought you're going to drink the blood.
No, yeah, no, I won't eat it, but I'll drink his blood.
Yeah.
No, I dangle the limbs in. Do you know? Just
Wait. Do that again?
I dangle the. I dangle the limbs in the ocean, get the fish, and then like just. I must have a net. I'm wearing clothes, isn't it? So I just get my t-shirt off and just try and grab some fish.
Yeah.
I learn how to fish.
Oh.
But if a shark comes, then we're all dead.
Yeah,
That's my
it's
fear.
the Pacific Ocean as well. Sharks
That's
are gonna
my
be
fear
there.
as well. Sharks. That's the one fear that I've got. Sharks. I'm not about that life.
Yeah, right. So watch Jermaine versus Tuas jumping in the Pacific Ocean looking for sharks.
That won't be a Jermaine versus Tuas. That'll be a Tuas solo
yeah,
act.
that would be me. I love sharks.
I'll be rooting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. I couldn't.
Huh?
Nah.
What if your friend? Let's add to it.
Go on.
What if your friend starts to like cook this? Your friend is a really good chef. Like
He's familiar with cooking humans.
Michelin
really?
star.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
mean meat.
Okay.
Yeah. So he starts chopping up your friend, yeah, and he's like putting like
It can't be looking like all extravagant with
Salt
it, like
Bae.
spicing this,
Salt
spicing
Bae.
this
It'd
friend
just be
up.
like, yeah, it'd be like he's getting happy because he smells good, yeah. So he asks,
Where's the fire coming from? There's no
it's
apparatus.
a yacht. No, I'm
There's no
saying navigator apparatus, which is like
but there's fire.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
if
there's-
there's,
you can
okay.
cook, yeah.
What if there's fire?
there's no food anymore. There's none left. It's just your friend.
I try and burn something to like create a SOS symbol or something like.
You're gonna burn your whole boat down.
Yeah.
It's a hard one,
We're as
isn't
good
it?
as dead. Yeah, we're as good as dead, mate.
Well, you're not gonna eat.
I'm not eating human.
This guy is the same level as Gordon Ramsay way of cooking. So
Yeah.
he like smokes up your mate, like puts like sauce, salsa in it. Like your
just whipping
what's your
out
favorite
sauce.
food? What's your favorite food?
I like Caribbean.
Wait.
Chinese,
Before
Chinese,
you say
Caribbean.
anything, I actually know your favorite food.
Come.
It's mango chutney and white rice.
I confided in this guy one time. My food cupboards are always full up. There was one time I hadn't gone shopping yet, and I was thinking, what can I eat? Just something quick. I only had rice, and it was what was it? A boil in a bag, microwave rice or something quick. But it was plain. I was like, I need something. What can I have? Open it. The only sauce that I had was mango chutney. I was like, what would mango chutney on rice taste like? I just threw a little bit on it, and I sent it to him as a joke. But he's not let me live that down ever since.
I actually feel sick for someone that eats rice a lot. That was just like, nah.
Anyway,
Next level.
but you know I can cook though. And we'll see that. We'll see that.
I've actually got a video of Jermaine cooking. So if you guys want to see that,
You sound like it's a one-off. I've got plenty of videos.
yeah. You know what? Like if that was me, because I love food, and if I'm trying to survive because I've got family at home, you know, I want to be there. I'll eat my mate. He's dead.
What if they? Okay, let me change the question a little bit for you. So I wouldn't eat them, but you would. But they're already dead.
Yeah.
If they weren't dead now,
Yeah.
and you felt like you was literally on the verge of dying, and you could see that a few other people were as well, and there was also strangers,
yeah.
would you kill one of them to eat them? To survive?
No. I wouldn't kill someone to survive. I would just, you know, put him unconscious and then start biting.
Just hope.
I wouldn't eat him. I just give like a taste, like I'm eating them. Just like, thank you.
You just wake up, you're just gnawing on his shoulder.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Okay, no, no.
You wouldn't.
Never. No. I'd just die. I'd rather die trying to survive.
You like dying, didn't he? He like dying.
I like dying.
yeah. Because
The way
earlier
you said that, this guy just likes dying, isn't it?
earlier you said you die for your wife, and then now you're saying you'll just die. Your survivability
It's very low.
Low. Like I wouldn't want to be stranded with you.
Because I'm fairly bigger as well. I would think that I would survive longer without food.
Right.
Or would that work against me? Maybe that would work against me actually.
Yeah, because then you're meaty. Everyone wants to eat you
I'd
then.
be wasting away every day.
You know what I mean?
I forget that. All right.
So your answer is no, yeah?
Nah, I'd just die with the sharks.
Yeah, your fear.
I'll try and get a fish.
Okay.
All right, let me right, a quick one. If you were involved in a horror film
Yeah.
where there's a killer on the loose, how long do you think you would last in that horror film?
Ooh.
Because you know black people tend to die first in these horror films.
I mean, you don't really see much Asians in the films either. They'll die too.
That's
They die
true, that's
soon.
true.
So that's why we're brothers.
What?
Yeah,
Just dying off. pretty
we
much,
just die, yeah. You know
Do you
what?
think you got a fighting chance? Can you fight?
Yeah.
Do you think you could fend for yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't sound certain about that.
Yeah. You know what? Like, depending on what is their chosen weapon,
Or the
I'm
killer.
not. Yeah, I'm not gonna win against a gun.
Yeah, it's
like-
a Gatling gun.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Like I
I'm
am
joking.
dead.
What's a go-to the killer weapon?
I don't know,
That's just a
machete.
knife, innit? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'll win against a knife.
Really? You sound sure?
Yeah, I'll win against a knife for sure.
Okay.
Like, I've already been attacked with a knife when I was younger, and I'm still alive. So,
This guy, every episode we record, this guy comes up with more criminal stories where he's just like dodge knife, dodge bullets, and
to be fair, I think it's my luck. Like, I don't
What?
really get much luck with that. Like, obviously, I don't get much luck with living in the Philippines when I was young. I love the Philippines though, to be honest. I think it's just like, I don't know, that stabbing that I almost got stabbed at was actually in Essex.
Really?
Yeah. I was like 16, just about to finish year 11. Had a party in this place. I'm not going to mention the place. Clacton. And yeah, my mate was just having a fight on his own, and then suddenly, like, the other guy turns around from the corner, and then there's 10, 15. Like, for me, it looked like that much anyway. And then there was so many people.
Yeah.
I was getting bottled in the head, and the bottle wasn't even breaking.
Was this a real story though, or was this a
It's a
story
real
you
story.
told to your girlfriend at the time?
No.
There was, I looked up, there was 15 of them. I got bottled.
No, seriously. Like, if any of my friends that are watching this, like, comment on, like, the episode.
Just confirm.
Yeah,
this is
just
true.
confirm it.
Actually,
Yeah.
go on, sorry.
Yeah, and then one of our friends, like, instead of fighting, was just like, he jumped in a bush and was like, Tuas, jump. I was like, fight with these people, man. Like, this is my people. So, like, this guy had a little Swiss Army knife, you know, one of those.
Oh, them ones. Yeah.
And he was like
Camping ones.
shaking with it. Like,
yeah.
he doesn't really want to do it. So I disarmed him, punched him, and that was it. And it was a good night. We shaked hands, you know. But yeah.
Boy, do you know what? It's funny though, because when you just told me that story, it reminded me of a situation when I got held up
Yeah,
with a Swiss Army knife, funny enough. Basically,
That's the go-to, isn't it? Swiss
I
Army
think so,
knife.
but I don't know how old I was, but I think I was in like year 4 or 5,
Year
maybe.
4?
I was young, and the reason why I tell you how I know I was that young, well, one, it was before I moved from London, and 2, the reason why I got held at knife point, I say knife in quotation marks because it's a Swiss Army knife, is because they wanted to steal my Pokemon cards at the time. And best believe I had them good cards. I had them shiny.
Yeah, the Charizard.
I had
like,
the Charizard, the Pikachu, all them good ones.
Yeah. I would have died for my Pokemon cards.
That was right close to home as well. There was 2 guys I remember. There's like, we was like trading. This is when Pokemon was big back in the day.
Yeah. It's still big now.
Yeah, it's still big now actually. Yeah. Some of those cards sell for thousands, you know.
Yeah.
Like
I wish I kept my fucking Pokemon cards. Trust
Got
me.
to keep it pristine though.
Yeah. In their sleeves and that.
Yeah. But no, so I got held at knife point by these 2 guys. I remember I was crying my eyes out like that. Yeah.
How old were they?
They were, well, how old would I have been if I was in like year 4?
You would have been like year 4, year 5. You would have been at
like
least
11?
10, 11.
Yeah, 10 years, something like
yeah.
that. And they was, I would have said about 16 maybe, 16, 17.
Why are you fucking 16-year-olds trying to nick a Pokemon card
that's
from
just
young
that's just
Jermaine?
Still hurts me to
I
this
will
day.
find you. I have a good set of skills. I will find you.
Do the taken.
And I will fucking kill you.
There you go.
There you go.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's good. Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, so we both got stories like that. We both had very bad upbringings, clearly.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. And I think for me, that taught me how to be tough and know how to read certain situations. Whether when sometimes it's just better to walk away, guys. Sometimes it's just better to like think about what's gonna happen to you in the long run. And I think now, like with the certain situations that I've been in growing up to like being a teenager to now, I've definitely learned so much that like I know what to pass down when people are ready to listen. Like advising my son or my daughter. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Like,
100%. I think it's always best to, if you can avoid an altercation,
avoid it.
put your ego down.
Yeah,
It's not that deep. Like, especially this day and age, people are just quick to just.
Yeah, you don't know what they got.
Yeah, people, kids as well, quick to pick up weapons and stuff. Like, it's just not worth it. Like,
I mean, like, you don't have to prove that you can fight anymore. We're not in that era of if you fight one person, it's just going to be a fist fight. Now there's knives. Kids are carrying knives all the time, and like. You know what? Drop the knives, man.
we've gone well off topic.
Yeah, drop the knives. Drop the knives.
Drop the gun down.
Yeah, but yeah, you know what? It's something that like at some point we need to talk about anyway. Like knife
we'll go into
crime
that
is
deeper.
crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, I've got a couple stories like that actually, to be fair.
Yeah, we didn't even answer it. We didn't even answer the
Did we
question.
not?
No, it was like who would die first?
We went so off topic.
Yeah.
So yeah, how long do you think you would survive? I think I said, didn't I?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Move on.
Moving on.
Yeah. Right, so I'll do a quick one as well then.
Go on.
Right, this one's a good one. Which horror movie scarred you for life?
That's a very quick one.
Yeah, very
Which
cool.
horror movie scarred me for life?
change.
Well, for my life up until now. I don't think any particular movies scarred me for life. Like, but I guess some that come to mind. Okay, I'll just say what comes to my mind. Chucky, funny enough, comes to my mind. I don't think that scarred me at all, but for some reason, that's just the first thing that's come to my mind. And to be fair, I was well young when I first watched them. Like, Mum, you shouldn't be letting me watch no horror films.
In it, yeah.
So yeah, Chucky. What else? There was a film called Hellraiser. Now I can't remember what the film's about, but I distinctly remember the front cover. It was this really, really pale guy with like all nails in his face. Like,
Oh
holding something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And basically, I
Needle
don't know,
face.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember the storyline, but I remember it being something about like he's just basically just flesh. He's not really fully formed, and for him to be fully formed, he needs to eat people and eat parts of their organs and stuff. So he befriends this woman, and she brings people home, and he like just devours them. But yeah, that shit me up for a while. Other than that, I don't know what else I've got.
I think like for me, it's not the horror films. It's more like Toy Story and Toy Soldiers.
Yeah. Well, like when Woody's arm gets ripped, that is such a...
And like the thought of my toys being alive at night used to haunt me. Like
Toy Soldiers, I love that film.
I love that film, but like the fact that I see like the toys just alive.
Creep
like,
you out.
Plus, like my auntie used to lock me in a room, full of fucking China dolls.
Oh, those China dolls are
Like,
the worst. My nan used to have them. The eyes will follow you around the room like as you're walking left and right.
She used to find it so funny that she'll lock me in a room with the China dolls until I'm like physically crying and like banging the doors. And like she'd open a door, right? And to scare me even more, she'll put her hair, like the ring. No, trust me. She'll put her hair down on her face, right?
You want to come out?
Yeah. And then what she does, because she's got dentures, I don't know what the fuck. She probably had a fight with my uncle and she had to get like teeth changed and whatever. But she'll take her fake tooth out or like the whole of her dentures, and then put her fucking thing and then act like a witch crawling on the fucking floor. So that used to scar the shit out of me. Like,
you didn't need to be watching a horror film.
I know, no. Like my life was a horror film. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think like if anything, if it's any film, it would have been Chucky. Like the
Same,
old series of Chucky.
That was a different name. It was
Child's Play.
Child's Play,
Yeah. That was definitely one of her.
Yeah.
Dolls and toys, man, freak me out.
Yeah,
I can't deal with those.
There's something I was gonna say. I'm trying to think what it was. Nah, I've lost it.
You lost it?
Yeah, I completely lost it.
What
I'm getting old, mate. No, it's something relating to what you just said. Oh yes, that's what it was. Once upon a time, I was seeing someone, and she basically told me when we spoke about like what films we like. I said to her, "Do you like horror films?" I asked her.
Yeah.
And she said she don't watch horror films, and the reason why is because she believes that when you watch horror films, it opens you open yourself up to spirits that you wouldn't otherwise consume. Yeah. And when she first told me that, I think I spoke about this before in a previous episode. I didn't get it, but then I was the more I was thinking about it, the more I was thinking like, to be fair, when you start making certain shapes and images out of shadows and thoughts that you have at night,
you manifest
like that,
it.
You do manifest it. It does make sense, to be fair. I still like good horror film, but
I mean, horror is horror, innit? I love horror films. But lately, there's not been any good horror films, to be honest.
Yeah. The thing about horror films now is they're just made to make you jump.
Yeah.
Like you go to cinema, you might jump a few times, but the storyline's quite weak.
Yeah.
And the endings are like usually terrible.
Oh, did you hear that?
No, what?
I'm not even joking. Like, seriously, I talk about fucking manifesting.
All my senses just
like, seriously, the studio right now, right? We're in the room. The only light we have here is the ring light. And this lights. There's no lights outside, and it's really dark.
If you set up a prank again, I swear to God, I will be so quick to right hook you.
Oh, that would have been a great prank, innit? What? Waiting until 10 o'clock. Like,
someone just comes in like out of nowhere.
I'm not joking. Can you hear footsteps? Because we didn't lock the downstairs either. Nah, fuck it. Just forget about it. 'Cause I'm getting freaked out. But
I'm hungry and I'm angry. Don't
Yeah.
mess around. Right, what else we got? I think I'm on my last one, you know.
What? Scenario?
Yeah.
I think, I'm on my last scenario as well. So,
Okay.
but before we do that, then
Go on.
I'll ask you another one.
Go on.
What is the spookiest ghost story that you have ever heard,
Spookiest ghost story I've
or
ever
if you've
heard.
experienced any paranormal stuff?
Can you stop looking at the windows?
No, mate, don't even make me. You made me
talking about
jump.
paranormal,
You
you're
actually
looking at the
don't
window.
make me look at the fucking window.
Talk to me, eye contact.
Mate, mirror is the gateway to fucking hell or whatever paranormal fucking gate portal there is.
Well, don't look at it then. Like.
Your face is there, bro. I cannot look.
All right, I've
I'll just be like this then.
just don't look up. I don't think I've had first-hand experience with ghosts, but there was one story, which again, loyal listeners, you would have heard this on like one of our first few episodes. Ghost stories, in fact, I think it's called, isn't it?
Yep.
You look so nervous.
Mate,
Relax.
I'm telling you.
For God's sake.
I'm
But
scared.
I'll say the story again for any new listeners out there. So basically, where I used to live in London, when I was a lot younger, I might have been about 14, 15. Let's say I was about 15. I lived in an estate and everyone sort of knew each other, quite friendly. I lived with my siblings and my mum. And basically, one night, No. How do I start the story? Right, one day, basically, she was speaking to a neighbor, and they got talking. They're quite close. They got talking. They were doing the gardening together at the front. So basically, her son James.
Is it the same name as well?
No, I'm saying it.
Is that his real name?
The first one was. Right, let me just bleep that.
Yeah.
Just stop looking.
Mate, I'm getting freaked out, bro. It looks like there's forming.
It's forming, right? Yeah. So basically, my neighbour was speaking to my mum. She confided in my mum, and she basically said that her son that night freaked her out. And what happened was he was in bed with her because her son was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Mum, like wake up. Like, can you tell Daddy to stop dancing?" And she sat up. She's like, "What are you talking about, James?" And he was like, "Daddy's got your dressing gown in his head and he's dancing by the front door." And she was like, "Daddy's not here. He's at work working a night shift. What are you talking about?" And he's like, "No, Daddy's at the bedroom door dancing with your dressing gown on his head and he's scaring me." So she got really freaked out and she picked the dressing gown up and she threw it away. So she told my mum that story. And then my mum, I didn't know this until like when she spoke to the neighbour. My mum told the neighbour that about 2 weeks prior to that, my mum was in bed one night, and in the flat at the time, when you open the front door, directly down the hallway is my mum's bedroom, and she slept with her door open. So one night she woke up and she looked down the hallway, and at the front door of the flat, there was a young boy who looked like an old-fashioned sort of boy, like from way back in the day. Like he had really torn shorts, a little like beret hat. And he looked really rough. And she see him anyway. And she sort of tried to go back to sleep. And when she looked up again, he was still there. And she just tried to forget it. And then a week later, my younger brother at the time slept in my mum's bed. And he woke my mum up during the night. Bearing in mind, my mum hadn't told no one what she saw. And he said to my mum, "Mum, wake up. Like there's a boy next to the front door and there's no room in the bed for him to get in bed." And she was like, "What are you talking about, Ryan?" And he's like, "There's a boy next to the front door with the ripped shorts and he wants to get in bed with us. There's no room." And mum was like, "Ryan, just go back to sleep. Like there's no one there." So that obviously freaked her out because she didn't tell no one about this story. And then he said the exact same thing. So basically, the other side of us, the other neighbour, researched the estate we were living at. You're right.
Yeah.
She researched the estate we was living at, and that estate was basically built on a graveyard. So I don't know if you believe in ghosts. I know my mum weren't lying. I know my neighbour weren't lying. But yeah, boy.
I'm just scared as shit right now, man. I'm not even joking. Like that story is, I've heard that story before, but it still gives me the creeps. But every time I look at that fucking window, I keep hearing footsteps. Anyways, we'll go back to the show. I'll try and brave
Wrap
it
it up quick.
Yeah, I had the same. Well, I wouldn't say the same experience. Like,
You've had quite a few.
I've had loads of experiences. I'll talk about that in a later time. I think that you guys heard about it as well. We've done was it a Halloween special last year?
Yeah, we've done a Halloween.
Yeah, we've done a Halloween
Ghost
special.
Stories episode,
Ghost stories. Yeah. I spoke about some of that, but one story that stuck with me was when two of my aunties were supposed to go shopping in the market, and my auntie Bernadette, I'll say her name because
ain't nobody going research.
Yeah, we don't really like each other, so whatever. But anyways, they were supposed to go shopping, but my auntie Bernadette, she actually couldn't go then after she's invited her, so she's like, "No, I can't go." Blah blah blah. So now my aunt goes shopping on her own. So many things happened. She actually passed away. Oh, it's giving me the fucking
goosebumps, mate.
Goosebumps. Oh, it's this room. It's fucking freezing.
It is cold in here right now.
Yeah. And she went shopping and she actually passed away. She had a heart attack while she was shopping, and then she arrived dead on arrival at hospital. And then obviously none of the people in the village knew, like her son, my auntie that was supposed to go shopping with her. So the story was that long before she's passed away, no one knew still. No one's rang anyone. But my auntie's seen her walking around in her house. Bro! Swear to God. Seen her like walking around in her house, and she was trying to get her attention, calling her name. Nothing. And like she ended up like going in, and then she smiled at her. And then that was it. Like she just thought she's having a weird day. So my aunt just left her there and it was fine. But like I said, she's already dead. And then there was another story of that same situation where her son saw her like walking in the house as well. like before she passed away. Before she passed away, it was like 12 at noon. She passed away at 1. She saw like her mum in his bedroom almost cleaning like cleaning his bedroom, like just straightening up the bed and stuff like that. And this gives me the creeps. And
That's creepy.
Yeah, and then they found
creepy.
out that she was dead, and obviously ever since I just like believed in stuff. And then ever since, like you said, when you manifest things like from the horror films, it feels like now it's in my life, because a lot of things has happened ever since, and I wasn't even in that situation. But yeah, that's scary stuff.
It's the deal.
And I'm getting scared, man. Can we wrap this up now? Because it's getting
that
cold.
Story, the cold, and the fact that door's not locked, and it's
I keep hearing stuff, and I don't do drugs, so like, yeah,
not tonight anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Is it my one or? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
sure,
I've got
one.
one more.
Yeah.
One more. Right. Roll the music. Right. As it's Halloween, you are trick or treating alone because you're a loner, and you knock on. And you knock on someone's door. As you're walking up to this house, however, you notice how dark and dingy the house is.
Like this fucking place.
The downstairs window is cracked. The front door has no handle. You debate whether to knock, but you decide to go ahead. You knock on the door. After a long pause, someone finally answers. It's just a very dark shadow silhouette of a person. You can't really make out the face. There's no light. Now, when they answer the door, you say trick or treat. And they look at you. All you can really see is their eyes, and all you hear is them go, shh. They basically tell you to be quiet. You're standing there, confused. You say trick or treat again. And they basically say, here you go, take this.
Slap in the face.
Happy slap. They say, here you go, take this. You're kind of caught off guard. They're basically giving you a suitcase. And you're like, no, I'm alright, thank you. They say, no, take this suitcase. It's got nice presents in it for you. And you refuse. And they basically have handcuffs, and they put the handcuffs on the suitcase, and they handcuff it to your wrist and say, take this right now. This is for you. Enjoy it, but be careful. They slam the door. Now you open this suitcase, and inside the suitcase is full of £100 notes, which is not really a thing. That's an American thing. So £50 notes.
Yeah, £50 notes.
I was going to say $100.
Yeah.
£50 notes full of that in the suitcase. What do you do in that situation? They've just told you to take it. Be careful. Enjoy it. What do you do?
Obviously, you got to be careful. You got it's strapped on your hand. You don't know if you're in the hood or not because you said 100. Again, it's one of those things where you can't really like.
You can try and return it.
Yeah, but they slapped it at you. They were very persistent. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
You bearing in mind you've got no keys to the handcuffs either. So if you got to keep it, you got to store that bad boy off. And then
it's easy to actually get handcuffs. Like
you've been on YouTube tutorials.
No, I've been in that situation. So I've been left in the bed. Where
Another story.
I've been left in the bed and just like.
No, that's those cheap sex handcuffs. Like that is so different to standard handcuffs.
I wouldn't say that was cheap. It had
those handcuffs that people use. Like
it's been vajazzled.
Oh, with the fluffy
Little
free bits and
diamonds,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah. Those cheap handcuffs. Come on, everyone must know about those handcuffs.
Yeah, you just literally, this is what you do, right? So you grab, I'm not trying to get naked, but you grab your belt, and that end bit of the belt where it just like flops like that, just grab that bit and just go, up.
I think those handcuffs even have a little button, like if you lose the keys, you just press it and go, it just pops off.
Not the one I fucking had, it was almost fucking.
Oh, you had the upgraded ones then, basically.
Yeah. I couldn't, like my wrist, it kept getting tighter.
Yeah.
Anyways. Because I keep seeing shit over there.
Yeah, you keep looking over there.
Oh, mate, it's freaking me out.
Right, so what would you do in that situation?
So I would take that. I would take the money home, and then I'm guessing I'm a child, because it's who goes trick or treating. If you're 18 or 20 and you go trick or treating, you're doing something wrong with your life. Unless if you're with the kids and you're helping them, and obviously you're trying to take their sweets.
There you go. Exception.
But, yeah, no. What I'll do is, so I'm a kid. I'll take the money home to my parents. Because I know that I could get in trouble if I keep going around in the streets. So I'm going to...
It does look a bit suspicious.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a suitcase,
So
handcuffs, like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go straight to my mom. Like, look, deposit on a mortgage. Let's go. Move away from this place. Do you know what I mean?
No
like,
backstory as to how you got this money.
Yeah, just don't ask me. Just cut it off.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah. Give you 10 grand. There you go, mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have no problem taking the money, do you? Like...
Nah,
in these situations, whether it be an organ, kidney, tonsils, whatever, take it.
Well, like I said, I'm into wealth. I'm not into money because money is like, I don't really believe in money. It should just be all like free.
I mean, money is just a theory that we all live
Yeah.
by. It's a construct.
Yeah,
Social
I know,
construct.
exactly. So I believe in wealth, like social wealth. I believe in mental wealth. I believe in like health wealth. I believe in all of that. But I would take money though. Like, right, GoFundMe page. Hashtag Diaries FD, hashtag Tuas. Jermaine's got money. But actually,
Another piece of the pie.
while we're at that, at some point before Christmas, we spoke about this before.
What's
we are thinking of doing like a charity thing where I wouldn't say charity. We want to help. So one of the things that we said about was helping the homeless people, especially in the cold, like buying, I don't know, helping. So when
Basically buying them essentials, whether it's blankets, clothing. Like,
essentials and maybe food for the day as well. So
obviously nearer the time, we'll drop more details
we'll drop
in.
it. Yeah.
That's a nice little plug. Yeah, it's coming up.
Do you know
it's
what I mean?
up,
Yeah. We was talking about money. So
yeah, affiliates. Okay, do you take the money? Fair enough.
I'll take the money.
Yeah.
Give it to my mum.
Yeah, I'll take the money too in that situation. If it's already handcuffed on me, clearly they want me to take this.
Yeah,
They said be careful. I mean,
yeah. But what? It's curious though. I want to know because I'm a curious kid. Like, I want to know what I have to be careful about.
well, that's the thing.
Do you know?
No, I don't. I made it up.
You created this and you don't even
I was
know.
in a rush. I created it, but no, they just say be careful. So that's the mystery. I could have put more of a bit of flavour into that.
You know what? Just to play devil's advocate, what I'll do is I will stay on the street until something happens.
What? See how he's just waiting for people to come with Swiss Army knives. Like,
I'll be like,
something happens.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'll be like Sonic. Yeah, man, I want to know now.
Okay, well, I don't know. Take that money. Take the risk, basically.
Tell me what happens. You're the writer of the story. Tell me the conclusion.
Money, you die. That killer in that film that I told you about, how long would you last in a horror film? He comes, he finds you, you're dead. 2 minutes. Like you said, 2 minutes. That's how long you last.
Right, that's how long I'm going to last. It's getting colder in this room.
It is getting
Can
colder.
you tell?
Yeah. Any more questions you got?
Right. I'm gonna do this one. You go on a date, and it's going really well. She's the perfect girl in your eyes. She invites you back to her house. Obviously, you jump to the opportunity to spend the night with her.
You're that desperate.
Yeah, well, she's like the perfect girl in your eyes. You would.
Okay.
After a night of passion, you fall asleep in a deep slumber as well. You wake up from a nasty smell. You look for her and find her in the bathroom, covering herself with shit, actual feces.
Let me just say, everyone's got their own fetishes. Some people have that kind of fetish.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. And this is the question. She's covering herself with shit. Would you stay or would you help her?
Help her cover herself more.
Yeah. Like, babe, you missed a spot.
I don't know how this relates to Halloween. You've clearly had an experience on Halloween. Like, would I help her? I'd help her I'd turn the shower on for her if that counts as helping. Like,
you know what? I thought about this just now. Like, I know it doesn't really correlate with Halloween, but that is a horror for me.
what is that like a nightmare? Well, I can imagine the sheer shock. Obviously, if you go, you meet the girl of your dreams, and then you have a night of passion, and then you wake up to.
Now you're not going to be able to take that away from your mind. Now you think
that's like what we just spoke about, innit? Like when you say you open it up, like it opens up, whatever.
And then every girl you date, what if they're
all
all
just that worry after passionate sex? Like, I don't want to go sleep. Now. You sleep first. Get them handcuffs out. Shake going away.
Fucking hell.
Not COVID.
Nah. I'm just dying from this cold. It's so cold in here.
I haven't even got my jacket on. I'm gonna get.
What would you do though? What would you do?
So in that situation, look, if it's with someone if I'm with someone that I'm mad about and I care about them to that extent where obviously we want to try new things, you know, I'm open.
But this ain't new. She's been doing this all her life.
Well, yeah, but I'm guessing it's new to me at the time. Yeah. So, but that girl is someone I've just met. You said, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
So
just
therefore, I'd be
night
like,
of passion.
No.
And you think she's the girl like that you want to marry?
No. I'd be gone quick. I'll make sure I get all my possessions. I'm gone.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably take some of her possessions too.
What, like like
revenge. Yeah. Bye.
So scoop it
Thank you. Put that on my jeans. Actually, it's pretty fun. Like, yeah. I'm into, like, obviously, I'm into whatever a woman would enjoy. I'm into that. I'm into whatever you love. I will, like, do something. But in the sense of shit, like smearing, nah. I don't know actually.
Is this a therapy session or what?
I don't actually
You
know.
chose this question. It's like,
You know what? I don't actually know because, like I said, I'm into whatever turns you on or makes you feel good. So that's me going back on my word if I don't do it. You know what? For the sake of it, I'll help you, babe. I'll smear some of me.
yeah. So that would be the answer. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be my answer. I would like, whatever turns you on, babe.
So we want to end the podcast on that note.
With me helping you rub shit all over you. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Well, it's been Jermaine.
It's your boy Tuas.
I thought I'd just see something move as well.
Mate, I'm going, bro. Like,
I thought I'd just see something move then as well. Where?
no, trust me, I keep feeling things.
Well, it's
Anyways,
happy Halloween, guys. Trick or treat. Be safe. Make sure there's no razor blades in your sweets.
For Halloween, so.
It's been Hypothetical Questions Halloween edition.
Something to go with.
Peace out.